Hey guys, welcome back. Whoa, that was unexpected. I forget that it does that sometimes. So, today we are going to take down Gobi's Valley. So, real quick, sorry it's been a little while. I went out of town for a week and I lost my voice. And obviously I can't comment on the game if I have no voice to comment with. So, I mean, even now my voice is a little in and out, you know. But hopefully this isn't going to take too long, because I do know Gobi's Valley better than at least Bubble Goop Swamp. I mean, I think Bubble Goop is going to be up there for a while. So we do, at the end of this level, need to get the jig from Freezeezy Peak. But other than that, we're just cruising around at the speed of sound. But yeah, we should have a good time with this. Okay, so in order to unlock Gobies, you have to do this note door. But luckily, we have 500 notes. We got notes for days, so we're gonna be all right. We got so many notes, man. We got notes, 500 of them. So here's Gobi's painting. Oops. You gotta hit the Z button, and all of a sudden you get a picture with the Gobi. Done. That's how you do that. Do you need explanation? Do you need clarification? No? Okay. Had a little bit of a frame drop there, but it's alright. We're still alright. So I'm really hoping that this isn't gonna take too long, because I'd like to have a short episode again, because it's been a while since we've had a short episode. You know, the last part was like 40 something, 30 something, 40 something minutes. Then before that was Bubble Gloop Swamp with its, gosh, I don't even remember. There's boots. I need boots. I need boots to get across there. I think they're in here. Are my boots in here? They are in here. So, gosh. Based on... Okay, so desert levels usually aren't my favorite because they have the sand, which takes away health from you every time you land in it usually. But this one isn't all that bad about it. So this level also has the last move in the game. Don't forget the Jin, she's right behind you. Okay, platforming. But this has the last move in the game, which, as I've said before, is just Speeder Shoes, the quick feet. And there is no transformation on this level, so we're not gonna have to be backtracking and stuff for that, which is always good news. Now, once again, as we know, this is the N64 version, not the SBLA. So if I fall and die, we're in trouble. We'll come back to this. First thing we're gonna do is go ahead and take some flight. Man, I'm close. So obviously, here's a target that we're actually not gonna hit right now. We're gonna go for these guys. And yes, that was a split-second decision I made there. Because as evidence, I don't plan these out beforehand. Oh, oops, trying to A through the text quickly, and you end up making a fool of yourself by flying away. So if I remember, this really isn't that difficult, and that they are pretty nice about putting like all of them like right freaking there. See if I can. Nope. Oh, fly, fly. Oh no. So in this one, there's sand eels. This game really doesn't like to take shortcuts with the whole concept of very easily being able to just like oh, they're just sand things and they're in all of the ground. But no, they put like sand eels in one, piranha plants in others, the water's too cold in the other one. Like, they don't try and shortchange you at all. And I respect that. I appreciate good game design, which I think this is. Man, there's a lot more of these things than I remember there being. So, you know how I told you about the whole zippy thing coming in handy for speed? Look at all that. All that distance covered in like half a second. And without losing any altitude. Also, if I remember right, there's... No, not in that one. In one of... There's like a thing, and it makes a thing appear. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. There it is. Line it up, line it up. Oh. So we get a jig. That's our first jig. And only probably 7 minutes into the video. That's not. That's pretty good. Obviously, I hope the pace will be increased a little bit, because I don't want to make this part take 50 minutes. Because I think I've been on this level like 5 minutes now. But, you know, we'll find out, I guess. Oops. I just love how it, after you zoom out so far, it just zooms you back in. J. Jump. My nose is all blocked up. Do you need some eggs? Do you need some eggs? Do you need some eggs? Oh, a little off. Oh, a lot off. There we go. Wow, that's a little odd. That cleared Jinxie's nose. Come on in. So, you guys remember how earlier I was all like, oh, more eggs. I was all like, Jinjo. Oh no. I was like, for some reason there's levels in this game that are named after someone who's barely part of the level. This is that level. Like, this is Gobi's Valley, but I'm not this is Jinxie. For some reason this is not Gobi, which I feel like would have been just as easy to do, but they just decided not to, I guess. They're like, no, we'll make him like his own thing. So we're gonna get another jig. That one only took a couple minutes. So it's gonna take a little bit of cheeky platforming to get out of here. As in, fly and ba-boom. I don't know why that did any damage to me. It's not supposed to. And kill. That's how you kill those things, by the way, if you were wondering. So if there's one in this corner and there's one in this corner, then you're gonna want to check the other corners too, because that means that there's almost guaranteed gonna be notes in those corners, and there is. Like if I left that note right there in that corner, like this level is one of those that you do not like. Other ones, it's like, oh, I forgot a note. It's pretty bad. But on this one, you lose a note on this one, you're like done. Like there is no hope for you. Your family, dead. Your hopes, dead. Your dreams, dead. It's pretty nasty business. And we'll come back to this. And the notes down there we'll have to come back and get in momentarily, because I'm not going to wait too long to do that part. If you see the notes. Oh, land it. Oh, good job. Top 20%. Okay. Tease it. Oh no. Get those nukes. Okay, we're doing good. Haven't fallen to our death yet. We're just kind of cruising along here, getting some notes. Hopefully. Okay, so Gobi Valley, as I was saying, that big sphinx looking thing is not actually Gobi, even though like 89% of you probably thought, hey, that would make sense, that would be Gobi. But it's not. I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with the level name. But Gobi is a character you just harass on this level. Like, he's not even like, he's important, but he's important because you harass him. Oh great, it's one of those you gotta put 3 in him things, which are always fun. Man, I feel like I don't have much to say about this level. I'm just like trying not to die. Guiding all the notes and jiggies. Banjo is a bear. So right now I'm just trying to get this main pyramid type thing up, so that you know, that's taken care of. How many notes do we have? Like 35 notes. Joy. So we're getting these guys still, so we'll just not mess with the camera too much. Tease it. So I can actually see what I'm looking at here. One thing that's nice is you can just kind of, if you even are like a horrible shot with the eggs, you can always just kind of spam them. Oh, that's all of them. Cool. And tease it. There we go. So I guess we'll go ahead and go in there now, because I believe there's a death trap in there. So we'll be very careful and try not to perish as we move through the tomb. Yeah. There's a death trap in here. So we'll be very careful about it, because as we know, if we die, bad things are going to happen. But there's also like extra things in here that we need to do. Like there's a grunty switch, and a jig. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to have to do a super time lapse where I died on this part. Okay, so we made it. We got the jig. And then in one of these jars, I believe there is a Jinjo. Yeah, he's in here. So we're already up to 3 of the Jinjas, which is good. I want to make sure there's no notes in here. And I'm not actually going to leave right away, because I do need to hit that grunty switch, which I believe is the only other thing in here. But the other good news is that we have a lot more time since I reset it. Well, kind of reset the clock when I ran through it. So here's the grunty switch, which is going to get us our overworld jiggy for this level. And I think that's everything that's in here. At least I definitely hope so. And this guy's in my way, so we're just gonna try and this is legitimately terrifying. So we're just gonna go back one last time and be very careful about it and try and see, because I feel like there's one more thing in here, and I think it's over in this corner. Maybe it's like a mumbo token or something. Okay, yeah, we got everything. I was incorrect. And as you can tell, I'm kind of being frantic, because I really don't want to die and have to go get like 50 notes over again. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So we have now cleared that deal and came out the back end of it, which they stuck Kazooie's face on for some reason. So now we're going to use some clever platforming and hippity hop over here. Alright, and in order to get to this, I think there's just a switch. Oh, you know what? I know how this is. So that is the switch to get inside. But before I do that, I'm gonna, because it is a time switch, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this, which is that cactus honeycomb piece that I was talking about earlier. And I think there's a Jinjo in here. Yep. So all we need to find is one more Ginge. Ow, I can't see. Okay. So you definitely want to be careful about losing life that you don't necessarily need to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up here, we're gonna hit the switch, and then of course they give you like 3 seconds to do this, and then they make you watch the cutscene. Luckily it's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna, by the way, that is the only way to kill that guy. You may be like, why didn't you just, but it's like, you can't. So, what I'm looking at right here is a little puzzle. It's one of those match block things. hopefully I'll get this going pretty soon. Okay, so every single one of those blocks is symmetrical. As long as you're not like, as long as you're kind of focused while you do this, you should be alright. Of course, I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. But when you first start, it's really not that big of a deal to just start slamming blocks, so you like learn where they are, and then you can just come back to them. Which is why I just hit those 6 in the beginning and wasn't like, I'm gonna try. Oh, see. Well, it's why I hit all those. Yeah, the 6 in the beginning, because then it was just like, okay, now that I know where these 6 are, I can match them once I find them. So as long as you go into this with some strategy and aren't like trying to be like, okay, I hit the note, now I need to find the note, and then you keep hitting blocks and failing until you find the note, you'll be alright. You just kind of have to like, oh, okay, so I know where these 6 things are. Like, I didn't bother figuring out where the Jinjos or the egg was, and then I just based whatever, and then I went in a circle around the outside to match up to whatever I had already figured out. So one thing I do like about Banjo Kazooie is they're very willing to just be like, yeah, there's only going to be like one thing here, but we'll make it kind of interesting. You know, we won't shorthand them, we'll give them like an actual room for it. Okay, so that's where that goes. I'm just gonna hop over there, because I don't know if you get a jig from this necessarily, but I do know you get a oh, yep, that's what not to do. But this does activate the ability to get a couple different jiggies. Oh yeah, I think you do get a jiggy from this. So this time I'm gonna wait until it disappears and then walk onto it. You just go ba-bam! And then he's like, oh, here, have a jig. Here's your reward, bear. Gobi's off to cool down. So that's Gobi. You know, as much as you harass him, kind of, this whole level, but you don't really, I mean, he's just a camel. I don't know why this is his valley. I always felt like it was a little bit much to name the entire valley after a character that you really don't even see all that much. But you know, maybe that's just me. So make sure you're quick on because these carpets, like, sometimes they'll be nice, but a lot of the times they'll be really strict on how much time you have on them. So I would just say be careful with it. Haven't learned the speed shoes, so I can't do this part yet. Which I believe some speedy shoes are up here. Yeah. Ha! Don't think you can use these until you've learned the move. Which is like, okay. Don't remember what those boots in there are for. Oh, they're forgetting all these notes. So, as we see this beetle dude, I'm gonna go ahead and kill him, get his health. Those over there, I think this might be the first level with them, but they are beehives protected by bees. The bees will sting you and take away your health, obviously, which gives a lot more threat to. It's not just like, oh look, there's free health. It's there's free health here. I gotta be careful though. And then I'm about to be hurt here, but I want this last note and I'm too lazy to go back for it. What you want to do, like the easiest way I know of to get the notes, like I'm about to show you how to get the health out of it, because I need health, is you get near it, without busting it. You just kind of walk over here. You shoot with an egg. Gets the health out. Get Kazooie. Run. Never try and get these while you're Banjo. You will get stung. Because Banjo is not as quick as Kazooie is. I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy kill himself. By kill himself, deliver himself. Do I need the health? Yes, I do. Okay. So I'll get my health bar completely filled up. Go ahead and pick that up real quick. I'm just gonna walk on over here to get our last move. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy. Not gonna get the health though, and luckily Banjo Kazooie is nice about that. You leave the health here, it'll stay there. And not like, oh, the health runs out if you don't pick it up quickly. And I just realized it was stupid for me to get health because I was about to go get this move anyway, and he would have filled in my health. But you know, that's just how it happens sometimes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up the jig from here. And I'm going to go ahead and, even though you're supposed to do this, okay, I guess you'll get to see it. I'm just trying to get the notes that are on here so I don't have to rush. But it's impossible to make this as regular Banjo and Kazooie. Obviously, they barely give you time to do it as speedy Banjo and Kazooie. Like, I still have layers left to go up. And it's already shut. So, you have to, essentially, well, not essentially, you have to get the, whatever it's called, the, speedy shoes to do this. You can't just try and, like, sneak speed it, you know? So, you know, just be, and you just saw what I did there was, gosh, I can't talk. I also hate that it makes you watch this cutscene, because it's like, I had losing precious seconds watching this. Hold on, focusing. But, I mean, like I showed you, there's no way to make this run without the speed shoes. Because look, I might not even make it with the speed shoes this time. Oh, see? What I also hate is it's like at 1, it starts closing. So by the time you actually run out of time, it's already shut. And one thing I just realized that I appreciate more about this than I do the other, you know, Banjo Tooie, is they really do value your you have to value your eggs and your feathers more, because man, it's tough. I'm gonna try and take a little shortcut. See if I can get get an extra second. No, no, go down! Ah! Man, that's irritating. Man, I'm gonna have to, like, this game. Alright, so, going. We're gonna do it this time. We can do it. I really wish they didn't give us such limited time, but, you know, what we're gonna have to do. Jump back. Ooh, saved some precious seconds on that. See if I can do it again. Ooh, I have 5 seconds where I only had 2. Yes! We finally made it. So we're in, guys. Thank goodness. So if you just swim down here and get the jig. Oh gosh. And inverted swimming is difficult. And boom. That is gonna drain this deal. And it's going to give us access to a few other things that we were unable to get before. So we're just picking up. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to see if you can. Yeah, see, you have to invincible kill these guys. Otherwise they just kind of tuck up in that circle thing. Doesn't really get you anywhere. So we know where one honeycomb piece is. I think I know where the other one is. But the good news is we are one step closer to wrapping this up. And not too shabby of time either. See, I wish they didn't put the texture they have down here on this. Like with the thorny looking. Oh! So that's where the last Jinjo is. You know, I totally remember that. I did actually think that at some point we'd run into him though, so I guess it's whatever. Alright, and that should be all the notes. I'm gonna keep going around a little bit and make sure. Alright, yep. Oh, run out of air! Okay, we're good. Whew, got that nice big breath of air. So, I'm gonna take a little look around and see what we have left. We have there. We have Gobi, another Gobi Jinjo. I mean, Jiggy. Well, we're over here. I'm gonna go ahead and can't do this. We'll pick up this health though. Trying to remember that other honeycomb pieces. I feel as if, oops, we haven't done this yet, so I will do this now. I don't think I've gotten these boots that are down here, because I think that's actually one of the honeycomb pieces, unless I'm mistaken. That I think there's one in this corner. There's a Mumbo token. That does not make me happy. I'm trying to think, because we're also not 100. We haven't 100 the notes yet, and I don't think we have that many more notes that are like easily accessible. Gosh, the farther you get into a level, the harder it gets. Fun fact. Because you're not just gonna start. You're not just gonna keep finding stuff. You gotta work for it. So apparently there's no more jigs over here. So gonna get on here and then use, no, that's not, there we go. Zoom out some. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and fly and pick up that first honeycomb piece. And I'm just getting wrecked by this sand. Gonna have to go pick up some health soon. Which is never a good feeling. I don't know if you go back to bottles if he gives you more health. However, what we can do is we can go back in there and pick up, because I don't think I picked up the health that was on the ground from those mummies. Fly through flight. Oh gosh, no. Oh, that's not good, guys. So that's really not good. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll pick up the last few jigs with y'all, and then I'll fast forward as I collect all the notes at the end. So you just gotta ground pound this dude, and he'll give off his stuff, and then you'll get another jig. I always forget whether you can climb this guy or not. You can't. Not that big of a deal. Just do that number right there. Oh gosh, I'm not. Luckily, we had all the Jinjos, so I'm not gonna have to go back and get all those. And I'm sorry if it's like, why is he getting the notes? He said he would get the jigs, but the thing is, like, I'm not gonna just pass notes right now. Not when I have to go back and do this all again anyway. Oh gosh, man. So let's see. The jigs I know about that we have left are at least one in there, and then maybe a honeycomb piece in here. I think there's a honeycomb piece. Yep. See, that's it. You just gotta keep like harassing him. And that's another stop and swap moment right there that we're looking at. So that will be our other honeycomb piece once we collect the first one, which I think I have to go and hit the button again. But we will go get that. So right now it's just like Banjo's like waiting for the bus, waiting for the magic carpet to arrive. Oh man, you have no idea how much I'm not looking forward to getting all these notes again, because we're at 87. But I mean, it was my fault. I'll accept that. I made the foolish decision to try and take on the cactus with just 2 health, so you know. But alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get. I don't know about. I don't think the honeycomb piece is activated, so we're gonna go ahead and do this deal right here. Just line up the shots. Alright, and then go to the top of this thing and hit Z. Slide down, and you're done. That would be difficult if you tried to like swoop around it to fly in it, but can be easy. Now be very careful, because there are notes in here. Very easy to miss. That's all I can say about it really, is they're very, very easy to miss in here. You want to get those on your first shot. So, hello my friend, and I am Ruby. Can I be of some service? I love this guy's voice. Just, you can feel the stereotype. So what you gotta keep doing is you gotta put eggs in the basket. Apparently more than 3, which I was expecting 3 because everything's in 3s. Wow, you had to put like 6. It's up will now help you with your quest. Yeah! Whoop! And we got another jig! Oh, so this guy has the pet thing that's in this Banjo Tooie that no one understands where it came from. Okay. So, I'm trying to think of where this last jig is. Oh, I know where it is. 'Cause I forgot to get it with the speedy shoes earlier. It's Grabba's thing. So earlier we saw the hand I don't know if we saw the Jiggy in the hand because it was glitched, or like it was just outside the render distance or whatever. But he is holding he's holding a jig. All you have to do is you have to run super fast. And whoop. And he's like, too slow. He's got a Jiggy. Ner, ner, ner. No, I've had that 1,000 years. Well done, mortal. And that is all 10 Jiggies, and we got all the Jinjos. So he does his little jig. And, gotta get that honeycomb piece. And then once we get that honeycomb piece, we will commence the fast forward of all fast forwards. But I should probably make sure that the thing is activated, so I don't fly over there like an idiot, and then I'm like, oh no, I have to go back and do the lap twice instead of just once. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that I just missed it somewhere. It's up here. Yep, there does not appear to be a honeycomb piece in this cactus's mouth. So we will go ahead and hit that button real quick. NBD. Alright, and if you guys hear the whistle of the Jinjos, they do reappear for some reason. Never quite understood why. So you can't, I was like, I might be able to just jump this and save everybody some time, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go back to Gobis's Valley. Jinxie, I think his name is? Yeah. Jinxie's back with his flight pad. Oh, great. I'm about to do what I just did with this, aren't I? Hopefully, I'm going to be very careful and not die this time, though. And if I miss the first time, I'm just Zing it. I am bailing. No way I'm going to let this happen twice. So we're just going to soar over here real quick. Let's get this lined up. Oh, it looks good, it looks good, it looks good. I'm just going to... Oh. It may have cost me a health to do it, but we did it. And picking up a honeycomb refills your... Oh, it's because I got upgraded on my health. So now we're looking pretty. We got 8 honeycomb pieces. So we are about to commence the fast forward. You know, you should get at least a couple frames of any notes that we haven't yet to get. Actually, I think I recorded all the ones that we hadn't gotten yet, because there's... Alright, so the notes that I got last time were the only notes I had left were the ones that were inside of the Indian dude's tomb, and the ones that were by Gobi. That should be this. Yeah, that's the remaining 17 notes that we needed. So now I'm gonna commence the fastest of forwards as I collect the rest of the notes again. Yay! $98, $99, $100. Alright guys, so it's just That easy. Thank goodness for the power of fast forwards. Now, let's take a look, make sure we got everything. 100% completed in 49 minutes. Not too bad with the fast forward. It's probably going to be like a 40-ish minute episode. No, it's going to be longer than that, huh? Probably going to be close to like a 50-minute episode because I'm about to go get... Oh, wow, I almost forgot. We still got the jig in Freeze Easy Peak we got to go get. So we still got a bunch of jigs left. This is probably going to be like a 50-minute episode. Thank goodness I was trying to keep this one short, right, guys? Oh. Coughed on my cherry Coke there. But it's okay. Man, they give you no time to mess around with that. Alright, so as we saw when we hit the Gruntilda switch, this thing opened right here. Which is pretty easy to get because you just go jump, jump, and you got it. It's just that easy. So got the overworld jig for this level. Now we need to get the jig for Freeze Easy Peaks level, which I just remembered how to do. So we're gonna get the overworld jiggy first because we're in the overworld. I'm gonna pick up some feathers. Oh, we are good on them. Man, I'm as great as this level is. Trying to mess around with the whole slidiness, not fun. So you want to be ready for this because, you know, as I said before, this game is relentless. They give you not a bit of extra time, even with a crappy camera. Go, go! Oh, man, they do try and time it so that by the time you get the shoes, by the time the shoes run out, you should be on the platform. But I mean, it's not an easy feat. Not at all. Remember, we got a whole day. And I'm gonna kill this guy. Because I think there might be a thing underneath him, there might not, but either way I'm gonna kill him. Okay, yeah. Oh, nailed it. Smooth transition. So make sure you get on the pad and jump. Oh no, that is bull crap right there. That is not cool in any way, shape, or form. You do not break the pad whilst I am hitting A because your boots take too long to undo themselves. Don't hit me. I mean, I knew this was gonna take me one try, but like, man, this is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're at a little bit better than we were last time. We're gonna just hop in there and go. Okay. Okay. So we have to fly through this. I suggest just hugging the roof as much as you can, because if you were to touch the ground here, guess what you get to do all over again? That's right. So be very careful. You don't want to screw this up at this point. And then we get the other overworld jig. So we're up 7 worlds beaten. We're gonna. This guy, he hit me with a snowball, so I want to kill him. And I failed. I don't know why I try and do anything anymore. I always make a fool out of myself. The thing is, I think there actually might be a Cheeto page underneath him. Which sucks because that means, like, even though I said that we're not going to do them, I feel inclined to do them. Because it's there. It's my sense of adventure. I want to do things, even though it's going to make me want to kill myself to do it. So I'm going to run through that again. And so we just gotta... And I know I just said this, but I'm not gonna make that. Not even gonna try. I know I said I wasn't gonna get the Cheeto pages, but it's like, it's right there. I want to get what I don't have, and it may not even be like, heck, it may not even be a Cheeto page underneath them. But I feel as if I have to try. That's all I can say about that. I don't know, I'm sure y'all have had it before where it's like, I'm playing a video game, the point is to have fun and stuff. And at least I got that on my first try. I'm become a pro at it. But it's just like, you know, you spend all this time playing this game, and I'm especially because I'm doing like this completionist run through thing where I'm like doing everything. I just feel as if I have to do it all. So I'm gonna fly a little bit lower to hope for a better angle on him. Like this one. Fly, 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 fly. Whew. I also just want to make sure that there's nothing I'm missing. Oh, you know what? I think I know where all the Cheeto pages are in my head, and I don't think there is one underneath this guy. But I'm like so done with this guy now because he's been like trolling me for a while, and I just want the satisfaction of killing him. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm gonna fast forward during this. No, no, you know what? No. This is a real experience. Yep, there's not a single thing underneath him. Glad I wasted everyone's 2-3 minutes on that. Oh well. You guys want the raw, unadulterated experience of this game? That's it. So we're back at Freezy's Peak. We're going to get our last jig that we need to get here, which we have to do via the Boggles race, which I think is this direction. Yep. Luckily they aren't nice enough to like... So I'm going to chicken out at first, because I want this. I want these. There we go. Because I just don't like to die. Yes. I will race you, Boggy. Here's the rules. Run through the red slalom gates and get to beat me. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. So he gets a head start on you because you have to get the shoes and stuff. But you should be alright. Oh no. Oh no. This is not looking well for the Banjo man. But we're caught up. We're passing him. We're doing well. Feeling fine. Luckily, it is a little bit easier to control as Banjo than the Walrus. Oh no. Because you're not like on a set forward-ish thing. You got the normal, what you're used to, you know. So hopefully, as long as I keep it straight here, go. Yes, I did it. That actually counted. We did this. Holy cow. Whew. That was close, guys. I was nervous. But we did it. So we got the jig. We got the jig. So total time Freeze Easy Peak took us is 38 minutes. You can tell the difference between the levels I know very well and the ones I do not. Plus Gobi's Valley is just kind of like set in its ways, difficult to like maneuver around type thing. Like you can't take a shortcut on Gobi's Valley, not very well. But Freeze Easy Peak is not a problem. So maybe like, why am I flying this? Because flying is almost always faster than walking in this game. That's why flight pads are difficult to get. Because they're really good. Now, the exit should be right here? Yeah. So the next level is Mad Monster Mansion. That's the next level. Oh gosh, the next level is Mad Monster Mansion. Also known as the level Mitchell's not very good at. So he's gonna probably have to prep before the video and make sure he's not wandering around like an idiot. And I'm not excited, not too excited about that one, guys. Let me just get this guy going. Yeah, we haven't linked this guy yet. So, man, Mad Monster Mansion's a ride. So, in order to unlock the level, you have to go to I'm gonna unlock it this part, but you have to go kind of to the next era. Yeah, you have to teleport some years. Gotta go to the next area. Swim through the mouth. And the reason why I'm doing all this part is so that the next part isn't 6 billion years long. So I'm doing 2 slightly longer parts instead of 1 decently long part and 1 ginormously long part. Yeah, Mad Monster Mansion's at the end of this little hallway here. By little hallway, I mean never-ending swim of death. And the worst is like swimming up, because it's like you know that you're in danger. Man, this piranha dude's fast. So on this, oops, it's similar to what we had to do in Clanker's Cavern. You jump out and you jump around. Not that hard. And Mad Monster Mansion. Because there's a Cheeto page you get in here, and then after this level there's a Cheeto page, and then there's one that we get after that, and the last one we get is after, I don't even remember what Bay, Rusty Bucket Bay. That's what it is. That's the last one. But yeah. So we have Mad Monster Mansion, Rusty Bucket Bay, and the Click Clockus of Wood. And that's all the levels. And then we just have Grunty. So we are only looking at like 4 more parts, which is amazing news. last boss shouldn't be a problem because we'll have all the Cheeto pages and we'll have the bonus you get for having all the notes, which is pretty sweet. So now that we have unlocked Mad Monster Mansion and everything else in this ridiculously long part, I just want to say, I'm going to get out of this guy's way so it doesn't hurt me. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time when we tackle Mad Monster Mansion. Thanks, y'all.